Greetings, this is Frosty Thundertrod, and I am back in Farming Simulator 22, the Michigan farming map. After careful consideration, I have decided which parcel of land I'm going to buy and make my home. Let's see. I'm going to buy Lot 43. Now, after 4 weeks of paperwork and transfers, I am finally ready. I finally closed on the lot and I'm ready to go take possession of it. In this time, I also got myself an independent operating authority. Unfortunately, the dealership here has been very kind in letting me park and sleep in their lot. But now it's time to go and visit my own place. I mean, right now it's just a vacant lot, but at least I'll have a place to park the semi. And now that I have an independent operating authority, I have some options to pursue. Gainful employment, maybe. Jeez, four-wheelers just cut you right off. Fortunately, while it is September, it's been a fairly dry September, so I'm pretty sure I can park on the lot without sinking in. But here we are, home sweet home. I suppose I'll get started here on installing some good driveways, because as long as it's dry, I'm okay parking the truck there. But if we get any sort of rain whatsoever, this area would become so slick, I would get stuck almost instantly. Now, I don't really have the extra money to be doing concrete or asphalt, so I'm just going to do a gravel drive. Which will be sufficient to support the semi and be more gentle on my checking account. There we go. Oops, kind of fucked that one, didn't I? Oh well. Gravel driveways are never perfect. Well, it's taken a couple of days, but now my driveway is ready, so I'm going to move the semi onto the gravel before it rains or something bad happens. I'm going to back up right over here in this corner. Need to get my injectors tuned. I'm rolling a lot of coal here. Now I need to secure sanitation and water for this property. Now this is kind of a odd thing, but it's actually cheaper to build a truck wash station, which comes with a septic system, than it is to go through all the permitting processes of getting a residential permit. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to put up a commercial wash bay. It costs about $1,000 more for this whole thing, but for some reason it's so much easier to get a permit this way, and county regulations allow me to hook my home's septic up to the septic system of this. So I think that's great. Now for water, it only costs about $1,000 to get a shallow well installed. So now I have a place to sleep, sanitation, and water. Of course, I don't have a working bathroom yet because I don't have one here in the semi. But after a month of work, I think I'm beginning to make progress. Now, perusing the marketplace and Craigslist, I managed to find myself a used motorhome, which is going to be delivered out here. There we go. You can definitely tell it's used and beat up. But at least now I have a place to actually sleep indoors instead of sleeping in the truck all the time. Which is great because now we're in November and I can actually have a home for the holidays. Now I need some sort of transportation more suited to my needs. I mean, the semi is great, but it's stupidly expensive to keep driving back and forth, and sooner or later I'm going to get the stink eye from some DOT officer about how much personal conveyance I'm doing. So let's see what is on the marketplace here. Wow, 25 grand for an 86, that's too much. 45 for a 2017. Hey, that's also kind of high. I mean, that's pretty much what that sold for brand new. And here we are 5 years later. 19, 18,000. I guess this is, a 1-ton dually. Those things do carry a lot. Oh, come on. 30,000 for an O2 Avalanche. 700 for a 94 Ford Taurus. That's reasonable. 1,800 for Pontiac Bonneville. 750 for a Buick LeSabre. Ooh, a 68 Continental. That price is fair, but I really can't afford that right now. 45,000 for a 1975 Ford F100. I mean, those are great trucks. But you know what? Looking at the picture, you see how I don't think this is a 75. I mean, the grill looks like a 70s, but I think it was 73 or something where they went from this external indent to this line here instead of being sticking out the way it is now. In the 70s, they went to an internal, so I don't think this is actually a 75. I think this is like maybe a 68 or a 67 that's had a 75 grill put into it. Hmm. 12,000 for a hmm. Looks like an early Toyota, but it's been lifted. It's got a winch on the front. Can't say I really care for the color. I mean, it's almost the same as my truck, but hmm. Alright, it's a little bit expensive, but it's not unreasonable. Now, fortunately, the salesman at the equipment dealer agreed to bring the truck to me, so and then I have to drop him back off afterwards. So I'll just wait for him to get here with it. Had to throw him a few bucks, in a tip to do it, but eh. Waiting is always so hard. But still, I'm proud of this place. It is my own. Although, I'm kind of running low on funds. I'm going to have to figure out a way to start bringing in some income here pretty soon. He says he hasn't even left the dealership yet. Man, the hell's taking this guy so long? Waiting, 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 waiting. Let's peruse the... Yeah. I don't see me having a use for something like that for quite a while. Ah, here it is, finally. Alright. Let's take Ivan back to the dealership now and... Ooh, this is so much easier to drive than the semi is. Oh, come on, Leadfoot. Easy there. Yeah, it's a nice straightaway. I'll go ahead and open it up. Give it an Italian tune-up. Okay, that's too much. Here you go, Ivan. Thanks for bringing it over. Alright, let's head home now and figure out a way to actually start making some money. Alright, let's pull up the wanted ads and see what's available in this area. Well, I really don't know how to run a combine. I think I could probably handle one of these small plowing jobs. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe this one would be a good place for me to start. I mean, I've driven very old tractors before, but none of this new stuff, so this might be a good way to start getting introduced to the farmer lifestyle. But I'd kind of like a way to make some money off of my land right here. I wonder what I could do there. Now all I got here is wood and trees and grass. These are very good trees for logging if I wanted to go that way, but I mean, that's one of the reasons why I bought this lot is because I like having the trees here. So eventually I might have to cut down one or two of them, but I don't want to do that any sooner than I absolutely have to. And besides, with no sort of heavy equipment, I can cut them down and cut them up into firewood size, but so firewood and wood chips would be about all to be used for, and I'd be ashamed to use these tall, straight spruce trees for that. Really eyeing up this grass. There's got to be something I can do with that. Well, I'm going to have to think on this a bit. Do I want to take the risk of jumping in this guy's tractor and trying to do a cultivating job? Um, I'm pretty sure I can do it, but there's a good chance that, I don't really know what I'm doing. I can end up damaging the equipment. So I'll take some time to think on it and come back later with a solution. Thank you very much for watching.